Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
The enemy have breached the void portal in this Orokin structure. You are here to cut off their access and stop them from coming back. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. The enemy are using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal. Destroy the key and the device. The portal only allows travel in one direction. Start up the portal generators to reverse the polarity. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
You should have brought more, Tenno! You don't have enough!
More bugs! More shiny bugs!
She will be remembered! Who will remember you, Tenno? Prey on
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal. You do not want to be on this side of the portal when that key melts down. Objective complete. The Void Key and Torsion Beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Another job well executed.
And of course, we've saved the best for last. Excellent condition, as you can see. Now keep in mind, the core components will be diverted to the Zanuka program. Bidding begins at 3 million. Good luck, gentlemen. May our ledgers become ocean. Martins C. Centauri, in the name of Prophet, I commit thee to the void.
Stand by while I analyze the...
This is unexpected. After decades of searching, the Grineer finally uncovered the last of the arcane codices, only to lose it to some thief. Tile Regor must be livid, which means this Maru is in real trouble. I need to have a word with her before the Grineer do.
Arcane codices? Why have I never heard of them? Ordis needs to do some research.
I have tracked Maru to this Corpus outpost. Bring her to me for questioning. Be as persuasive as necessary. She may not want to come with us, but it's in her best interest. Maru, I am the Lotus. I come as a friend. You are in mortal danger, and you need to come with us.
I'm not playing around. Hey! That tickles!
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. pleased with your performance.
Oh, so you tin suits want to know about that arcane codex? Is that all? Okay, here goes. Tile Rhaegor offered up big-time credits for me to pull the code from some strange machine on an infested Orokin derelict. Thing is, I never much liked the Grineer, so the code I pulled ain't the code I gave him. I guess they finally figured that out. I bet you're looking to get your hands on the code. Too bad. I already sold them to the Corpus. Now, if you were to make it worth my while, maybe I'll tell you where they're keeping it. Listen up, you tin suits. With the Grineer itching to torture the life out of me, I've accepted your Lotus's offer of protection. In return, I'm gonna help your sorry behinds find that arcane codex.
My Tenno are quite capable, Maru. Perhaps you would prefer it if we dropped you off outside the nearest Grineer mining asteroid.
Wow, she always this much fun?
Maru?
Fine. Here's the business. The Corpus are keeping the codex in one of these fortified data vaults. You gotta break in and take what's yours without triggering the data destruction sequence. The data vault is nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms. There's the alarms. Get moving. Well, it weren't pretty, but you got what we were looking for. You got that codex. Why don't you see if the Corpus are hiding anything else in the other vaults? The data vault is nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms. Smooth one, tin suit. Now hurry up and get the data before it's destroyed. Nice recovery. Had me worried for a second there. The data vault is nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms. There's the Codex! There might be hope for you after all. You've explored all the vaults and found that arcane Codex. Your Lotus told me to tell you to get to extraction.
Another job well executed.
Operator, I've been looking into these arcane codices. Did you know the Corpus are in possession of 3 codices and the Grineer 2?
And now the Tenno have one too. Nobody has ever examined them all together. That's our plan.
The Corpus seem to think they'll lead to some lost Orokin treasure.
Ordo, did you say treasure?
It's Ordis, and while just a theory, it is plausible.
Either way, it's right up my alley.
Maru tells me that the Grineer are storing their 2 arcane codices on the Scallion. You need to find both to complete this mission. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. That's it. That's an arcane codex. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. Good work. You found an arcane codex. Time to see if there's anything else in the remaining data vaults. We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms! Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. You've got the codices, and there's nothing more for us here. Get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Operator, have you looked at these codices? They are absolutely beautiful, composed with such elegance and grace. I've never seen anything like them. Is there even an operator capable of writing anything so perfect?
But you still have no idea what they mean, do you?
No, not really. Well, I wouldn't expect the likes of you to understand.
We've tracked down the remaining arcane codices to this Corpus facility. Target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have all 3 codices. You may extract now. Another job well executed.
Operator, these make sense now. This is machine code, meant to interface directly with a machine. Pity that machine has likely rusted into dust by now.
Ordo, did you say something about a machine?
Ordis's name is Ordis.
Yeah, listen, that first codex is in the derelict. I pulled it from some sort of machine.
I wonder, if we load the complete set of arcane codices back into that machine, would the code still execute?
We're about to find out. Tenno, get ready to go into the void. The VIP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out. Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way. Watch yourself. Rainier are on the way.
Ordis has been getting tired of waiting patiently.
Tenno, Maru is the only person who has been on the inside of that derelict and lived to tell about it. She'll guide you through this mission.
This is it. Your Lotus has promised me a cut of whatever treasure you find, so don't you tin suits go messing this one up. Get to the void portal.
Maru, I said if there is any treasure.
Oh, come on, the Orokin were all about treasure, weren't they? The only question is, how much? There it is! The machine I pulled the final arcane codex from. You've got the full set of codices. Upload them and say hello to treasure.
Be silent. Hushed and empty. It is the womb of the sky. Be silent and calm. Hushed and empty is the womb of the sky.
What just happened?
The machine. It's gone. Tenno, watch out. Tenno, I don't know if we got the answers we came for, but there's nothing more for us here. Exit the derelict and head for extraction.
What? Where's my damn treasure? I was told there would be treasure.
Whatever that was, it wasn't here for our benefit or yours. Only time will tell what we've just uncovered.
So you're saying there was no treasure? No cure for cloning syndrome? No lost Tennocephalon?
Ordo, there was nothing.
That really is a shame, Maru. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm used to it. When you don't run with any of the major factions or syndicates, the big paydays are few and far between. I'll manage. Listen, I can't say it hasn't been fun, but with the arcane codices gone, I think it's safe for me to venture back out into the wild. See ya, tin suits.
Excellent armaments, Operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies. Make your presence known. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Life support activated. Get ready for a capsule. Another life support capsule is now available. Life support on the way. Life support has been replenished. Additional life support has arrived. Operative is making progress. This will help our cause. Extraction is available if you need it. Life support incoming. I've delivered another life support capsule. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Beware, Tenno. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. You have...
They contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target. The Zanuka prototype has made Alad V a very dangerous man. If he's allowed to carry out his plans, no Tenno in the system will be safe.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype.
Be careful, Tenno. Zanuka has all the power of a Warframe with a full complement of mods. It's as if you were fighting one of your own today.
Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit. Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise? Excellent. Please report to my lab for reconstruction. You have loyalty issues, Tenno, my Zanuka person.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction. There is the assassination target. You know what to do. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Corpus walkers are heading to your location. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
The wait is over, Tenno. Baron Keetir has arrived. Come again. All my wares come from the void. Perhaps you'll get to visit sometime. A little out of your reach. Perhaps a Darvo deal would be more your speed?
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. The bypass is done. Go. Hurry up. You are running out of time.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Give me a weapon and I'll watch your back.
Corpus walkers are heading to your location. The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Listen, I have a little job for you. Interested?
Tenno, may I extend an invitation to you? My latest collection of choice items from the Void is now available for viewing. Why, hello. Maybe next time. My latest safari in the void has yielded spectacular finds. Unique items for the Tenno of distinction.
You may explore the sanctuary for new knowledge. Knowledge is the path to the singularity.
Well, well. Looks like things are kicking off. Let's check what's next.
I am Cephalon Samaras, the Destroyer, the Immortalizer. This is my sanctuary. It will enlighten you, Tenno, should you assist me in performing synthesis. You will hunt the creatures I require and transform them into beings of the sanctuary. That is synthesis. Is this murder? No. All beings of substance die, eventually. But only those forgotten are truly dead. The end of the Orokin wiped out untold knowledge. Through synthesis, we can rebuild and preserve, create memory immortals within this data oasis. Will you become enlightened, Tenno? Will you hunt for me? Ah, I see we are of like mind. The sanctuary will be your project too. I can see you are hungry for the knowledge of the sanctuary.
Ah, Tenno. You got my message?
You will make an excellent hunter. Show me your dedication to the Tenno, I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature. All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis. An excellent specimen, Hunter. This will advance Sanctuary's goal of preservation. You will make an excellent... These can make you an even stronger hunter. Knowledge is the path to the singularity. Return to me and hunt again, Tenno. I will reward you.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. You got it. The data is still intact. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Alarms! Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry. The data we retrieve will have to suffice. Get to extraction. Another job well executed. There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Well. Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you, anonymous troublemaker.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
What flesh is within? that Warframe. I will crush it. I will fill my lungs with your death.
Ruck will be adorning only the most impressive in Grineer body modifications. You will need to stay one step ahead of him. Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Are you just mercenaries? Fighting for scraps? Where is this so-called Tenno honor?
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno. They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Swazdullah, Offworlder. Interested in working for me? Gotta prove yourself first. Head out on the plains and show me what you can do. Righty-o, see you soon. New Grenier Bossman's been giving us no end of trouble. You're my go-to Tenno. Make him go away, yeah?
Spotted. Strike fast and take out as many as you can. I've located another mass of enemies. Take the fight to them. Keep going. They won't be able to sustain these casualties for much longer. More Grenier amassing nearby. Get over there and take them out. I've located another mass of enemies. Take the fight to them.
Almost feel sorry for him. Then I remember what's been done to us, and I'm at peace. Here's your bounty. Swazdullah, Tenno. Look here, Tenno. Have you met Saya? Lives on the outskirts of Cetus. See? Here's the three of us. Me, Anko, and headstrong Saya. We were inseparable Oots. The two of them even got married. They were happy. Until he disappeared. That was 5 years ago. Saya never moved on. Never accepted it. And now I'm hearing Quill whispers. The Grenier found some trace of Anko. And just like old times, Saya's about to do something rash. Talk to her, eh? For Kansu. Ayo, we have not spoken in a long time.
Shut! No time to talk. There's word of my husband. I have to go. Word travels fast. Konzu and I haven't spoken in 5 years. Not since his involvement in my husband's disappearance. And now he sends you by the Unum. I'll accept help if you bring Onko back to me. But miss a trick, and I'll take care of business myself. Understood? Doga. What's 5 years? I know he's still out there. I can feel it. I've petitioned those damned quills for years. They seem to have knowledge of the future when it suits them. They're the ones who told me the Grenier have uncovered something that might be Onko's research. Why not just tell me where he is? Tenno, you have to find him. Dadup, Tenno. I'll signal you when you're out on the plains. As crazy as this sounds, you're looking for glass.
All right, Tenno. Be careful out here. Grenier numbers increase the further you venture from Cetus. Patching the Ostrons to your signal now.
My uncle is alive. I know it. No one cared more for Cetus, for our people, than he did. He worked with the Quills, the Unum's closest servants, to decipher the secrets of the sentient and the glass warrior who sacrificed herself to destroy it. If you search the camp, I know we'll find some sign of Onko.
My ghouls can remake you too, except their touch.
This is it. This is where the Grenier found some of Onko's work. Has he been hiding here?
My! Tenno maggots and the greasy eels of Cetus, working together! My tusk soldiers will gore you all the same!
I should have known you'd be behind the Grenier incursions here. Who else would feed outmatched troops to an Eidolon if it might further their career?
And I'd feed it 1,000,000 more for a chance to wrap my metal claws around your sweet, putrid neck!
Scanning the area. I'm getting strange readings from the cave at my waypoint. Smash that drill and go inside.
Ah, I remember that cave. One I used to shelter there. Rock slide sealed it off years ago. I hope he's not.
Onko? Onko! He should be here. By the Unum. Is that coffer his? It bears Onko's mark. It must be important. If it's here and he is not... Oh, please, Onko. No.
Saya.
Kanung. I won't say a thing to him, Tenno. I'm guessing he didn't tell you he was with my Onko the day he disappeared.
This coffer is strange. I don't understand the locking mechanism. Tenno, return to your orbiter so we can get it open. Let's activate your codex system to examine this Ostron container. The lock seems damaged. We'll have to force it open.
No, wait. Oh, Uncle was a genius, Utz. He's protected whatever is inside with the shutter lock. The key, molded from glass, has been broken. Forcing it would only destroy everything inside. We need to rebuild the glass. If he was dying, he would have wanted this found. But he locked it. Onko is alive.
A new strategy then, Tenno. Sending codex scanners to your inbox. These will be essential in locating the Shatterlock pieces out there on the plains.
Sire, Grunamanda, Atlia, I was there. I might be able to.
Oh, you were there all right, Konzu. You both went out on the plains that day. But only you returned. You expect me to believe this had nothing to do with what happened in our early summers? Then I rejected your iron flower. Your proposal.
Iron flower? I can't hear this. You know I had nothing to do with his... I miss him too, sire.
Equip your codex scanner and search the area for the glass shards we need. Excellent, Tenno. There should be more in this area. You found another shard. Keep looking. That's it. There's no more shards here.
Grania! Spread out! Crawl if you have to! I need more glass! It is the key to a power I've never seen! The power to kill a sentient!
Grenier air support incoming.
Look what we have here! More fertilizer for our Grenier gardens! Your worm-bloated corpse will blend nicely with the excrement on my crops!
I can't extract you until you've dealt with those reinforcements. have everything we came for. Get to extraction. What was Vahek talking about back there? What power is he after?
Anko. He found the remains of the Unum's champion, a woman of glass. He studied her, obsessed about her ancient secrets. The Quills of Cetus swore us to secrecy, and the secret held until the Granir captured one. Can't imagine what they did to get one of them to talk, but Vahek's been after that relic ever since.
Oh, this Vahek. Could he have taken Uncle prisoner too? Do you think he'd make a trade? This coffer for my uncle? No. That would go against everything Uncle believed in. The sanctity of our people's home, of Cetus. Tenno, you'll need to find the remaining shards.
I've tracked some off-world shipments to a galleon in orbit. Heck may be guarding any key shards he's found up there. Prove your ability with the sidearm. Eliminate all targets. Ready yourself. Again. A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno. Something's wrong. My scans are being blocked. I can't detect any shards.
What does that mean? This galleon is huge. Think.
Anko would have known what to do.
Each fragment responds to a unique harmonic. We discovered that during my initial work on Cetus's transceiver system. It's too bad we can't walk a wideband harmonic through the ship.
Who says we can't? I'll perform a broad frequency sweep.
Saya, that worked! Anko wasn't the only one with a sharp mind. We are elevated by your work, and his. Your marriage was a boon to Cetus.
It wasn't always easy. Cetus came first. Always. Things were missed. Special days. Anniversaries. But it was a duty and a privilege.
Tenno! Is it my birth interval? Such a gift. But I have a surprise for you. You greasy metal maggot! Surprise, surprise! A gleaming maggot squirmed into my ship. Well, let's see you slip out of this one! What? You pathetic meat piles! Can't you stop one puny maggot from squirming away? Ah!
Tenno, we've recovered all of the shards Vahek discovered. Get to extraction.
Gotta get a see it.
Another job well executed.
There's only one piece left. Hex digging into central.
What's on your mind, dreamers? And we're out.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Poder!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Another job well executed.
I'll never know what happened to him. I don't even want to open that box now. It won't change a thing.
I wouldn't blame you if you turned back.
No. I need to know.
Evacuation flights have been rescinded. You'll stay out here all night, if that's what it takes. Find that piece before an Eidolon finds you!
Krunameta. The Eidolons are all that remains of the great sentient destroyed. At night, its spirit rises and haunts, a mindless beast trying to rebuild itself. Watch out. If you see one, don't fight it. You can only run.
Tenno, take cover. Your Warframe is no match for that thing.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Kill it!
The beast is drawn to the Grenier. Can you get to the excavation site? It has to be in there.
have it. Uncle's final piece to the shutter lock.
There's another way out of that cave, away from the terrorist.
Tenno, I'm having Ordis pull you out. Get to the extraction point.
You think it would be that easy? Tusks! My tusks! New orders! Ignore the monster! Stop that Tenno maggot!
Konzo, you should know. You were the best friend he ever had. I'm ready. Open the box.
Sire, you kept my flower.
Oh, Uncle. You always told me I should try following my heart instead of my head. Shola, I guess it's time I did.
A second frequency sweep on Anka's glass revealed blueprints for Gara, the legendary glass warrior who sacrificed herself to protect Cetus. Anka was wise to ensure this information reached us. The Ostrons are grateful, and so am I. Once again, the path ahead is yours to determine. My supplementary message should make that path more clear.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me. All set. Service your weapons myself.
is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them. We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Tenno, what did you see? My data stream went dark. I am sensing some signal masking. It will take some time to decipher. Concentrate on your mission for now. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Here are the holding cells. Search each one for the hostage.
You're dead, Tenno. Let's go home.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ah! They've got me! Tenno! Help!
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Unread inbox messages make me ill.
Tenno. Recent.
Greetings from...
I have just detected signatures matching the new drone. Gather scans of it to determine its origin and capabilities. I've marked the signatures on your map. Gather scans, but approach with caution, Tenno. It doesn't seem very interested in you. Try to get a scan of what it's collecting. That may reveal its purpose. It is just old war wreckage. Why are the Corpus suddenly interested in it? Tenno, another scannable signature just appeared near you. We may be able to determine what the Corpus are up to. I'm not getting a signal, but if you found a drone, scan it before it notices you. Tenno, what did you see? My data stream went dark. I am sensing some signal masking. It will take some time to decipher. Concentrate on your mission for now. This drone is not a Corpus design. If you can get another scan, I can determine its origin. Tenno, I need you to scan another drone. I'm not getting a signal, but if you found a drone, scan it before it notices you. Good. I'm putting the stream together now. It is an oculist. That means... I'm sorry, Tenno. Stay safe.
Hello? Did the Lotus just abandon the operator? Get cut off? I have extraction ready. I think you should hurry. Operator, Ordis knows what it is like to be abandoned. Don't worry, someone has offered to help us.
So, pupil, the spring has ended. The lotus blossom has snapped shut, her true nature revealed. Now, we shall see if codependence can be broken. Let us begin to unravel her long-hidden truth.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers. That's all we have time for.
The ghost you saw is of a menace long thought dead. They study us, study our enemies. Let us sharpen our knowledge of them. Here, this console will serve my purpose. Unlike your Lotus, I will not keep its secrets from you. Exercise your training. Defend the console. I have what I seek. Move on. Access the console. Protect this console. Go. My task is complete, but the puzzle calls for one last piece. Advance to the final console. This is it. The answers we seek lie within. Use this combat to sharpen your blades. I predict you will need them in coming battles. I have found that which wanted to be hidden. Advance to extraction.
Get Clem!
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
This Grineer is smarter than the others, more volatile. We need to be cautious. Find his sergeant, pupil. He will lead us to this tomb. The Grineer have plunged these depths and awakened an old evil submerged here. Capture the sergeant. He will know where this tomb is.
Teshin, you don't have the authority. You are endangering the Tenno.
So, the petals have opened once more. But why now? Afraid of what we'll find?
I had to cover my tracks, but I see that Teshin has been leading you into an even greater danger.
The beast soon stirs, Lotus, revealing much. It will awaken and become whole again.
The sentient.
You know this one, don't you? He knows where the tomb is. Apprehend him. We have our target. Advance to extraction.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Speak, Lotus. The pieces are set. It is your move.
Till Regor must be stopped from entering the tomb. I have to risk exposure to stop him. Go. Get to the waypoint. I will give you further instructions when you get there. You've reached the waypoint. Access the system.
Knew it. Little lizards can't resist another chance to get their sticky hands in my jar.
Tails cut off life support. Hold on, Tenno. I'm readying extraction, but this will take time.
Sentient. The Destroyer. The Liberator. Depends on who you ask, but this thing is certain. I will have its secret.
Get ready for a capsule. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Funny, isn't it, Tenno? I'm cracking open the Sentient's tomb and sealing yours at the same time. Not laughing? Well, I don't know. I find it funny.
It's not a tomb, Rhaegor. It's a cage. If you open it...
Is that Teshin? So... The pseudo-Tenno lives! Still drunk on your own honor? Shocked it hasn't rotted you through yet.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Another life support capsule is now available.
So, the sentient, nasty thing, came from where? Who cares? They smashed the Oro kit, freed us. How? How'd they do that? I want to know.
Life support has been replenished. Life support incoming. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Hundreds of hours and just cracking through the sarcophagus now? Open wide.
Life support activated. Life support on the way. Additional life support has arrived.
Entering. It's massive. Empty. Where are they? Did they escape? Wait. What's this?
Don't do it, Regor.
Primordial forma. An engine for self-manipulation. What will it do for me?
What has he found?
What was that?
Life support activated. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Not alone. Who was there?
Nata, where are you? You cannot hide from me.
All of you, retreat now!
Nata, who have you become? Does this form remind you of what you once were? Time has carried my seed so very far from the branch.
Life support has been replenished. Extraction ready. Leave now. Get out. Another life support capsule is now available. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Pupil, what is your Lotus hiding? Who is Nata?
My name. My old name. It is not who I am now. We need to focus on now, not history. We need to seal the tomb. A blast capable.
The sentient is awake, Nata. It will not be contained for long.
Do not call me that. Containment will buy us time. Go now, Tenno. I will explain more when you reach the site. A focused blast could release the magma flows beneath and rebury the tomb. Protect the bomb during its lengthy arming process.
Destroy this tomb? Destroy our history? Vandals!
Those who pilfer meat from lions are either foolish or starving. Which are you, Regor?
Why did you betray me? Why did you not finish the sequence you started? Why did you stop at the last?
What is it talking about, Lotus?
Finish the sequence, and I will forgive you. Fail at this, and you will be reclaimed by your own father.
The bomb is armed. I'm pulling you out.
Nata, Lotus, you cannot hide this past any longer.
There are gaps. I had my mission, and I have completed it. All but the last sequence.
To destroy the Tenno.
The war was over, so I hid them away. In the second dream, I could not destroy them.
And yet, you were born to. So tell me, what made you stop to reject your nature?
All missions to the Origin system required a sacrifice. Me and my kind become barren when crossing the gap. It is the one flaw we never overcame.
Nata wanted children of her own.
Nata was the daughter, until I destroyed her. Now, I am the Lotus. Now I am the mother.
Tenno, you seal my tomb. You kill my two men. Not acceptable behavior. Our differences need to be settled. So, you know where I am. Come, get me. Just try.
Tenno, you know where Till is. When you are ready, destroy him.